Coach, Dad, Val, Pa, Grandpa, husband, teacher, the general, the legend, the wild man, friend. Many names for Jerry Valentin. Dad, we're just so thankful that you were one of our coaches, one of our teachers, our leader, our friend, our mentor. You were a lot of things to a lot of people, but as a coach, you were the man. We especially appreciate all the hard work and dedication you put into us, all the long road trips, all the late nights, all the weight cuts, all the fights, all the grades, all the troubled youth. We all appreciate all the work you put in. So we're really thankful for you. We're thankful that you get to graduate and get out of school and coach full time. Dad, you changed our lives forever. The last 40 years, whether it was on the mats, in class, church, or just having coffee and catching up, your impact and your legacy will live on for generations. You held your athletes to a ridiculous standard that enabled us to push further than we ever could have on our own. You held the line and you were unwavering in your trust of the process because you knew it would work. You'd done it before. You are sought after for your wisdom, and many are in awe of your courage to do the right thing. Man's laws had no bearing on you in the last 40 years. You prayed unapologetically. You taught about Jesus without hesitation. You read verses to us before every match. You had them written over everywhere, whether it was on your t-shirts, your posters, hats, yellow pad. There was a Bible verse nearby. And that was your guiding force throughout these years as a teacher. I think God protected you during that time, that you never got in trouble from administration or anything like that. God had his guardian angels looking after you, making sure that you made it these 40 years. So I thought that was pretty cool that you were able to do that in a public school setting with your athletes and your kids alike. I'm forever grateful that we get to share the love of combat together. We got so many memories on the mats, and we'll continue to make more. I would not be the man I am today without all your guidance, wisdom that I've learned from you. I love you, Dad, and I'm looking forward to many rolls on the mats and many more fish on the line. Thanks for all you did for us.
Hey, Coach.
Hi, Mr. Bell.
Jake and Jackson Baldwin here. I just want to wish you congratulations on the retirement. A lot of time in the trenches. And we certainly appreciate it. I know that I have benefited greatly from the amount of time that you put into me and my brother and my friends and the fellow community members. So I can't say enough how greatly appreciative I am for the time and the countless hours, both on a football field and on the wrestling mat, teaching me how to really pursue excellence at just a different level than I was used to, and carrying that with me to this day has been instrumental in my life, has been foundational in my life, and I appreciate it. I've had the pleasure of coaching a few teams now with Jackson and his younger brothers.
Yep.
And we recently won our local Little League championship.
Number one.
One of our mantras this year was running to danger. We talked about where that came from and how important it is to face the fears, just like David facing Goliath. So huge part of that. Huge part of a bigger legacy than you even know, and certainly appreciate everything. So best of luck. I'm sure I'll see you around. We love you, and take care.
Hey, Big Val, congratulations on retiring after 40 years. It's an amazing accomplishment. I'm really proud of you and proud to know you. Just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me over the years. Val, you are obviously, as you know, and still are a big part of my life to this day. And, I looked up to you like a father. I came from a broken home and you took me in, and with all the stuff that was going on in my life, you really showed me how to focus on goals that I want. And you really taught me that the true meaning of hard work, and that nothing worth having comes easy. And you really taught me how to have a work ethic, and you taught me, just how to get what I wanted out of life through perseverance, and keeping the blinders on, and keeping all the distractions that's to the left and the right of me blocked out, and to where I can only focus on the goal that's, ahead of me. And you really, really helped me throughout my life more than anyone else, I would say, to help me get to where I am and to help me successfully deal with all of life's traumas and struggles. And that's a gift you gave me that I could never repay. And I just really appreciate you, and I love you, and just thank you for everything you've done, and congratulations, man. Enjoy it.
Hey there, Val. It's been a while. Long time no talk. But happy retirement. I feel like no one actually gets to say that they get to retire these days. But honestly, you were probably my favorite wrestling coach I ever had. No offense to all of those other coaches, you've all been great, but you have a special place in my heart, Val. You're the only one that made me run 50,000 laps in order to make sure I could beat an opponent who was better than me. Either way, happy retirement, Val. I wish you only the best. You have a good one.
What up, Val? Congratulations, dude, on your retirement. I think one of my favorite memories from Val as a whole across the years has been the way that he's poured into our lives and our grind. Going through the program at Foothill, obviously I was a little younger than some of the Savages on the team, but definitely through my years, I remember all the times that we would pray pre and post practice or pre and post tournaments, and some of the scriptures that we would read. And dude, that always meant the world to me. It always gave me a ton of insight, and dude, other Savages have done it before. That means we can do it. And those moments were really, really, really special to me. And I think it's a testament to who you are as a dude. You fathered hundreds of young men over the years, and it's an honor to be one of those guys. There's other funny stories we have. I remember we one time we were at Virginia Nationals, I think, and we switched the navigation to this really sultry voice, and he couldn't figure out how to change it back. And we every time it would say turn left or turn right, he'd get so beat red, and we'd tease him, and Anne's gonna find out. So definitely had our share of fun moments. That was definitely one of the best, watching him get embarrassed or riled up. But my favorite memories have always been the way you discipled us, dude. And it was an honor to be one of your guys and one of your state placers, and one of the guys that's been through your program. So I wear that mantle with pride. And it's obviously definitely a blast still being able to roll with you at Jiu-Jitsu and do life with you over there. So congratulations, man. Enjoy your retirement, and I'm sure we'll see you on the mats for many more years to come. So take care, bro.
All right, guys. My name is Russell Rucklos. I graduated in 2018. I met Val when I was kind of a little guy. Not super little, but I was in 7th or 8th grade when I was, going to the high school practices with Dalton and Colton. And yeah, I just remember he was super intense. Everybody was just oh, Val's coming. Everybody lock in. Val's coming. Everybody get on the wall. Val's coming in. Anyway, I just say one thing about Val that stuck with me is he is always pushing for better. For what's next, what's better. Everything has to be better than it was last time. If you were winning by 10 points, you had to win by 15 points. If you had the guy on his back, you had to get the pin. If you're on your back, you got to get out. Everything was getting into a better position. What can we do better? What's next? And I think, yeah, that's what set him apart from other people with me.
Hey, Val, just wanted to say congratulations on retiring. I think one of my favorite memories of you would have to be looking over you after weigh-ins and seeing you eat an unpeeled mandarin like an apple.